It's interesting that the music I was playing in the BRB screen and this is exactly the same. But obviously different volumes. And also one is like the remake version of the songs. And the Pixel Remasters music sounds a lot better. For some reason. Whoops. All right, we're going to the town and we'll have a little nap at the end. Yeah, like it's not bad. You can still get the vibes for it, but it just doesn't like, I don't know, it doesn't really have like the punch that the other versions have. Like original songs, punchy because they're like MIDI music. And then the remasters, you know, punchy because they went all out. And these ones are just, they're just chill. They're all just a bit chill. All of them. And only instruments really go the distance. Yeah, it does have a bit of, like it's filtered. It's kind of like they've got, classic. Wait, we should talk to Edward first. Welcome in, Turbo. I see you found Jennifer English / Mael / Shadowheart / everyone else in the industry. True. It kind of sounds like they ported the music from the 3DS to this version and didn't like get the source music. You even realize that Shadowheart? Sewer, where you been? You've played it, right? Right? You did, didn't you? Sorry, you did it, didn't you? You've gone to the act at the beginning too. How many years ago was that? Thank you, Edwards. You needn't thank me. It was the only thing I could do. How did you know that song would break his spell? I learned that tune some years ago while traveling as a bard. It is a melody used to ward off evil fae. Innocent men. 10 months ago. Interesting, Sura. Why stop? Did you not like it? Did you get distracted? Are you trying to find a group to play together? What's the dealio? I've never played Parasite Eve. It's one that I've wanted to, but I feel like I probably wouldn't mesh with the controls. But also, I've only ever just watched clips of people playing it, so I don't actually know how it plays. Like, I've ever watched a tutorial. You got bored? You got bored? Mate. Even trying to seduce everyone in your camp? It is a melody used to ward off evil fae. I thought perhaps it might serve to disrupt his concentration. We owe you our lives. Me? No, I only... I'm so weak. Cough, cough. Edward? Oh, he's dying. Tell her I... Don't let it no more. Anna was happy to have been loved by a man as brave as you. All you need to concern yourself with is your health. Rest and grow strong again. I will see the debt of Anna's death repaid with Meteor. And I shall do it for us both, Edward. Thank you. You have more courage than you realize, Edward. I believe I understand now what Anna was trying to tell me. Cecil, take this with you. And please, save Rosa. Bard Song Augment. So this is one of the things they added in this game. You get to steal people's abilities, weirdly, and then customize them yourself. It's crazy. Yeah, the thing I liked about Parasite Eve, without fully understanding the mechanics of it, is that the AoEs you could see in real time, like an aim, like where they're going to land, where you're going to point it to see if you can maximize the most hits and damage, rather than like games where it's like, well, you target that one and there's an explosion. If they're not near anyone, you know, boo. Rather than like, you usually couldn't target at nothing and then still hit everyone. Plus, it just looks cool. I think it's horror adjacent. It's like horror for PlayStation 1 era. It's definitely body horror, I think. Okay. I guess I'll put the crystal. All right, here we go. The crystal. The Earth crystal is returned. You truly managed to reclaim it. At last. I'm pretty sure this is Golbez or Kane. I see you have the crystal. I know that voice. Kane. Yeah, told you. One of the two. I mean, of course it's one of the two. Who else would it be? Exit the castle and board your airship. I will take you to the tower where Rosa is held. Well, they seem cool with it. Yeah. More action-y than, I guess, Resident Evil. Because Resident Evil, well, was action. It was a bit slower paced, the originals. And ammo was quite scarce. For the first playthrough, anyway. Oh, okay. I was like, I can't move. Like, this is a very phoned-in port, which I've said before. They could have updated the textures on the characters instead of seeing giant squares. Where is the Earth crystal? Right here. And Rosa? She's at the Tower of Zot. Follow our ship. We will lead you there. I think I've been past there already, unless that was the Tower of Babel. Kane? Where's he hidden himself? You need not concern yourselves with that. Golbez would like to extend his personal gratitude for your cooperation in obtaining the crystal. Golbez. You have fulfilled your end of the bargain, and for that I am most grateful. Show yourself. I understand your desire to hasten our meeting, but first there is the matter of your reward. Reward? Your dear Rosa waits with me on this tower's highest floor. Should you succeed in reaching us, I will exchange her for the crystal as promised. There was nothing said of this before. Nonetheless, you would do well to hurry. I cannot guarantee her life should you choose to do otherwise. We will be waiting. Wow. Can we leave? Probably not. Oh? Oh, then how do I get back? That was an accident. I guess I just have to go in there. The actual movie is a horror flick. Oh, that's right. They did do a movie of it. Was it a was it a dubbed movie? Ooh, flame mail. Oh, we're gonna need that. I'm pretty sure we're gonna fight what's his face soon. It's stronger anyway. Eh? What the fuck is that? Sentai Knight. Fair enough. If something's in armor, usually I try to shoot lightning at it first. Not bad. Crazy. Oh. So it was a Japanese film? With subs? Oh, that's a door? And kick. Marionettia. I think you might need to heal a little bit, buddy. Berserk? Oh no. Fair. There's a lot of things like that. I did watch a movie, and I can't remember what it's called. So you know how there's that movie Firestarter? It's kind of like that, but I believe it was like the Japanese version, or like they just copied the premise of it. But it was pretty cool. She used her powers in better ways than just like setting everything on fire. It was also a love story. They lost the rights. It's always a rights thing, isn't it? Is it the same character though? Mate, I need to get into the front. I should probably just do that. Oh, they all swap rows. Well, that was a waste. Oh, so she was added just for the game, so they were allowed. Interesting. Alright, this boss is just strong to everything, it seems. Unless use boys. There we go. Was Third Birthday the PSP one? Oh. They haven't made it any since, I believe. Unless the PSP one came after Third Birthday. Who are these? Black Knights. Honestly, it's really hard to remember what was PSP and what was Vita. Because the Vita had such a short lifespan. I was actually considering, the Vita was such a waste of resources, a waste of everybody's time. Sony was just like, the third parties will support this game more than we, and that'll be enough. And it wasn't enough. Monsters. Oh, what is that? Foyer cat? Attack. Weakness is ice, obviously. Flamehounds. I'm out of mana again? Oh, shit. It sucks that, that Teller is so limited in his MP because of story reasons. Because he has like, he's the only one that can do big magic, but he has like 90 MP, the end of list. A good emulator machine. Well, when I had a PSP, I played all the original Final Fantasy, well, not all of them actually. I think I only played 5 because it looked better on the smaller screen than it did playing on my PlayStation on TV. But one of the games I wanted to replay recently was Final Fantasy Dissidia, because Dissidia NT is trash. Don't run. Do I need to heal myself again? Oh no, Waste Lizard. Classic. Plus, I enjoyed the story of the original Dissidia. Plus the combat was better as well. I just wonder if I can get my Vita. I wonder if there's a cable that lets me plug my Vita in via HDMI cable to a capture card or something. I mean, the Wii got one, so surely... Surely. PSTV? What the frick? But I already own a Vita, so I don't want to buy a new console. I still have my Vita because, like, it felt like such a waste to get rid of it. Right, we guess should be checking the wrong thing. I think I have a Vita 1.0 as well. I'd have to check. I remember playing the Gravity Rush. Rushing that gravity. Is it OLED? Mate, I don't know. I've still got the box. I could just look at it. Give me 2 seconds. Let me grab it. It's Wi-Fi. It doesn't exactly say on the box. No, it doesn't. It's got code numbers. I guess I'd have to use those to look up what model it is or which one. But it's PCH 1002 ZA01, whatever that means. But yeah, I think it's like the first wave, maybe the second, maybe none at all. Now these bastards, you take the grandmama. Out of mana again. How do you know? Did you look it up? Or do you just know this stuff off by heart? The ones on 1.0. I mean, like, that makes sense, but you never know. Sometimes naming conventions be crazy. Actually, what am I doing? You should be my heal bot. All? You may have owned a few. Why do you have so many? Or why do you have more than one, I should say? Are they easy to mod? Buy, sell because you wanted them again? Fair enough. Pretty sure that thing's going to be weak to lightning. Everything be hitting hard. Super easy, fair. Oh, shit. But I do wonder if there's like a cable you can use to like make it HD. Not HD, make it on the HDMI. PSPs are fun though. Although when I got a PSP, it was a bit late in its life. So it was actually quite difficult to get a lot of the games. Like, I couldn't get Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. It was just non-existent. And there was a game that I wanted, but I never got. I think it was like Blood of Bahamut or something. I see. I will have to reach out at some point. live on stream so we can get yelled at. I need to osmose. I can't afford osmose. That's stupid. Yeah, but like, I got it. PSP Go? Was that like the slimmer one? Where the fuck am I going? I don't know what a virtual machine is. I know what oh wait, no I do. No I do. My brain. My brain be braining. Black magic. Let's use fire rock. Oh. Petrified, mate. Come on now. Azuda, where the fuck are you? Oops. Oh, now Cecil's petrified? Meh. There's all these status effects. Did you not? But yeah, my favorite games on PSP/Vita in general were Dissidia and Dissidia Duodecim 012. I played the shit out of Ragnarok Odyssey, the PS Vita one, I think, because it's like Monster Hunter kind of, but anime stuff. It was fun. Alright, kick. Mate, what? Oh, he's still petrified. I'm a dummy. I'm not paying attention. Petrification lasts forever. What am I doing? What am I doing? Right. Out here kicking for your life. Alright, that was just in case. But I think Blood of Bahamut, which may not have been what the game is called. No, wait, was it? There was another game as well. I think it was called like Soul Sacrifice or something. And it was kind of like an action RPG where the mechanic was you hurt yourself or you give up your limbs to do more damage or upgrade or something. I never actually got the game because it was actually really difficult to find at the time. Not that. Counter this, bitch. Okay, they're dead. Thank you for the follow, Zelzebub. I do enjoy that name. How are you doing tonight? If you feel like chatting. If not, looking's fine as well. I'm just struggling to do the Tower of Zot for some reason. Not bad, not bad. I'm not bad as well. It's a bit chilly tonight, I think. Yeah, it is. It's winter. What do you expect? And I'm getting back into Final Fantasy IV after like a 2-month break. And I forgot that I set it to hard mode. And I think the enemies are just using more status effects than they usually would. Difficult to say. I do hear that it's been a bit of a heat wave in other places at the moment. Are you also stricken with humidity? Because I did hear the humidity has been a bit of an issue. I think I've gone not the wrong way, but I think there was a save heal point the other place. Oh, not bad then. Humidity and heat is like, blah. It makes things horrible. Are you a Final Fantasy fan? Or are you looking at potentially dipping your toes in? The question's been thrown around a lot tonight. What is your favorite Final Fantasy? I never gave an answer. Because I honestly... It's hard to narrow it down to just one. Especially with all the remakes and revamps that keep coming out. And they're tweaking little things here and there. The original 7 or the remakes? And there's nothing with being like... Wait, let me just osmose this guy. The original or 7 for VR headsets? Need to heal Teller. I played the original on stream last year, I think. It's such a good time. That game is so easy to like break, which obviously isn't the main goal, but it's fun just to see how insanely overpowered you can get. Oh, he's dead. I won't lie, I was actually expecting for the Switch 2 announcement that there was going to be like a Final Fantasy VII remake pocket. You know how they did the pocket version for Final Fantasy 15 mobile? I was kind of expecting Remake to get a pocket version and look hilarious. And then they just did Ever Crisis instead. Is this the way to... I need to find a healing spot. What the fuck? Wait. 10%. It's just which one? Which one? Ever Crisis I couldn't even get to work. It just wouldn't load. It wouldn't finish the installing. So I was like, you know what? I've already reinstalled this twice. That's enough for me. If you don't work on the third time, I'm done. The best thing about Ever Crisis though is that the modding community can get the costumes from Ever Crisis and import them into Remake and Rebirth, which is always fun. FF7 Demake Pixel Remaster. Honestly, I think if we did a Pixel Remaster of Final Fantasy 16 and it was back to turn-based and you got party members that you could control, like 10 out of 10. That would just vastly improve the game. Alright, that's good. I just used magic so I can use my tent, which is here. I never played Final Fantasy 15 Pocket because it came out pretty close to, I guess, some of the DLC for Final Fantasy 15, so I didn't feel like it was enough time had passed to be worthy of replaying the game. However, I am curious about replaying it now after all the updates and all the DLC's been released that they actually released. Giving it another go. Oh. How annoying. Because I did have fun in the original one, and but I do remember Chapter 13 when it was first released was hot trash. It was not great. I understood what they were going for. I just think they failed to execute it. But I did hear it got pretty overhauled. So I'd be curious to see what that actually, what the changes are. Oh, this bitch. I forgot about them. But with all the remakes that were happening, like Final Fantasy 3 and Final Fantasy 4 got one, I was really hoping for Final Fantasy 5 to get a 3D remake as well, because I enjoyed the others back in the day on the DS. But I wanted them to include the advanced jobs and dungeons. And I'm a bit bummed that they weren't included in the Pixel Remaster. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. We are the Magus or Magus sisters, depending how you pronounce it. I'm sure Locke will yell at me. We serve Babarishia, the Empress of the Winds. Oh, I'm Sandy. I'm Shindy. Mindy. Magus. Like, yeah. I knew it. See, I pronounce it Magus as well, but some people pronounce it Magus. And I'm like, well, it's mage. So Magus, not Magus. I'm afraid your climb is at an end. We'll be taking that crystal. Alright, some background music now. Oh, you're not going to buy Fantasy Tactics a third time? True. But Ben Starr's in it. He's literally forcing me to buy every single game that he exists in, which is incorrect because I haven't played the last Berserk or the first Berserker. That one, Karzan, whatever it's called. That doesn't interest me. He's literally forcing me. He's got a gun to my head. He's infected my doors. You've got all the trading art minis. Nice. I had way back when, which I don't have anymore and I'm a bit bummed about. The original, they weren't polygons, but they were Final Fantasy VII trading ones, but you kind of had to assemble them yourself. So they came in like little parts in a little blind baggie. And I had Vincent Valentine and I got Tifa. And they came with little stands and they were super cool. But I move around a lot, so they got lost along the years. But one thing I do have, which I'll probably put on my Discord at some point, is it was again in those blind boxes. It's a little bust for Kingdom Hearts. It features a character and then some extra things. So it's like the character's in center and there's like bits spreading out. It's hard to explain. And one is Jack Skellington, like Nightmare Before Christmas and Halloween Town. And the other one I got was Ansem, the Heartless Ansem? No, Ansem Seeker of Darkness, I think is his official title. But he was in grayscale because it was like the rare unpainted version. It's a bit difficult to explain. I'll have to take a photo of it at some point. Anyway, I should continue with the game. These sisters are just staring at me. And giving you a taste of our Delta attack. Make sure you never see your dear Rosa again. I think these girls might actually fuck me up. I'm sure they get a mechanic that I am missing. Actually, no, let's do Protect. Oh, they're doing Reflect. Pause. Oh, he's got Protect as well. Let's analyze. We'll focus. Is that the order? Cindy, Mindy, Sandy? Why is her name not Cindy with an I? Cindy, Mindy, Cindy. You know what they should have called them? Sandy, Mandy, and Candy. She's all protected and shit. Oh no, she's just got Reflect, so that's fine. Delta attack. Owie. Sandy, mate. Are we just reflecting each other? Mate, what are you doing? I think this is how you do it in Final Fantasy 4 as well. I mean, not Final Fantasy 4, I'm literally playing that. Final Fantasy 14? Healing? Bitch. How about I moida you? You missed? Oh, welcome back. All right, mate, I need you to tell me how to pronounce your name. Is it like Lu with 2 L's, or is it Ilu? Is it Ew with all I's, lowercase I's? Okay, 2 L's. So Lu 11. All right. I can remember that. Shit, I pushed the wrong button. This is gonna ruin me. Call me Lex if that's easier. Lex is easier. I'll just have to try and remember it. Okay, so I can't heal myself. I need to get rid of this bitch. Alright, we're gonna, while she's distracted, we'll heal Yang. And Yang, please don't miss, for whatever reason. There we go. Right, now we'll kill Mindy. Oh, here it comes. Delta attack? She just burnt her sister. That's embarrassing. Oh. Why are we missing? Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't answer your question. My bad. Who is my favorite Final Fantasy character? That is a good question. Of all the characters. Ooh. You know, the only way to think is to... In theater rhythm, who would I put on my team? Seto Kaiba? No. Shit. Did I not heal? Girl, she's just attacking her own sister. That's crazy. Yeah, I know. I was just making a terrible joke. It's one of those questions is also difficult because if it's who's my favorite from each Final Fantasy, I could answer that a lot easier. But out of every single character, you know what? It's probably got to be Ultimisha, because she's just a vibe. Just use Sid. Yeah, that's a cop-out. I like Ultimisha's design. And in Dissidia, she's got such a cool voice and fighting style. Re-raise. Bitch, what? I guess I was going too slow. Focus. And re-raise gets them back to full health, doesn't it? Might have to go super fast. But if we're going for ones that aren't technically villains, Idea from Final Fantasy VIII. But that seems like cheating as well. Alright, let's take out Sandy. And he's Osmos. Oops. See, I mean, Sephiroth's cool and all, but I don't really... Why are you going for Teller, mate? All the characters. Like, he's fine. He's not a bad character or anything. But I just think... I don't know, there's other villains. Like, if we put it heroes versus villains... Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people like Sephiroth. Like, because if people like wanted to pick an edgy, cool character, they would pick they'd pick Vincent if they didn't want to be a villain. Because Vincent's just like Sephiroth, but redemption arc. Obviously not, but like more to it. Also, the original art, the original concept art for Sephiroth makes him look a lot like Vincent. Oops, that's the wrong character. Maybe I'm supposed to kill her first so she can't re-raise. Alright, we'll just go for her feast anyway. Actually, maybe I'll just spell. Oh, mate. I guess I'm not just spelling. Arden? I liked Arden. I thought, like, look, I'm a big fan of any sort of characters that are a bit arty-farty in their villainry. Which is what Arden is. But I haven't played the DLC, so I don't know. I do hear that they kind of like, not fucked up his character, but like, they changed too much. Mate, leave him alone, friend. There we go. The bonk of a hammer. That's all it took. Used to be embarrassed having Gladio and Clive. What do you mean used to? Clive's like literally, he's new. And Gladio is like a specimen. Don't be embarrassed by that. Like if I was to ever replay Final Fantasy 15, I would do the Gladio DLC first for the costume, obviously. Or I would just get some mods to get crazier costumes. How could our Delta attack have failed? Well, you forgot to cast Reflect that one time. We're through. Oh, and Kefka may be your favorite villain. See, I haven't played Final Fantasy VI myself, so all I know is Kefka from like other forms of media. So I haven't got the full aspect of the character. Just his interactions in Dissidia, the boss fight from Final Fantasy 14, which is a little crazy. Actually, I think there's a healing thing just around the corner. Yeah, there was. I'll just go do that. You've only had a crush on Yuna out of all the Final Fantasy girlies? What about villains? Because, like, there be some villains out there. And are you one of those people? One of those people. Are you a fan who also considers like Kingdom Hearts in the realm of Final Fantasy? Like the original characters at least, like Sora and Aqua and stuff. Because out of Kingdom Hearts, obviously Aqua is best girl. No. Shit, let me take that girl out first. No competition. Its own thing. True. Yeah. I was very surprised when I figured out who the voice actor of Aqua was. Because I had also, oh my god, what the fuck? I literally just healed and they destroyed me. Marluxia? That's the Scythe guy, right? I mean, are we talking about like with the voice actor as well? Because I'm pretty sure his voice actor is like quite nice. And definitely changes your opinion of the character in a good way. Well, in a seductive way. It's been a while since I tried to play Chain of Memories, Rememoried, whatever it's called. Wait, hang on a sec. Oh, I forgot this game is not trash. The tents do not fully heal you. That's what a cottage is for. Bloop. Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of the Chain of Memories, the remake one. It's difficult. It's just a pain to do in. I feel like the game would have been better suited as a turn-based card game. Like Slay the Spire or something like that. I think that would be a better suit for Chain of Memories. Because like running around trying to dodge attacks while you're trying to do your card stuff. There's too much going on. I'm too smooth brain for something like that. Is that the mobile version that was like just now is only a cutscene? I'm gonna change. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, it's difficult. It's just a lot of, like, there's just too much going on. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. I do feel like, because I played the Game Boy Advance version when it first came out, and I do feel like that's easier, except for the large guys, because they block everything with their belly, and it's hard to get past them on a 2D side-scrolling type thing. But hey, I haven't played that in a long time. It could have just been really bad or really good as a child. It's hard to tell. Either way, I'm going to take a quick break because I need to go to the bathroom. So I'll be back in a few minutes.